One young artist and sculptor, Maria Diaz, is determined to leave behind a legacy through her work. Keisha Marie Charles tells us more in tonight's Generation Next segment.
Her love for art and sculpting took on a life of its own, according to 26-year-old artist and sculptor Maria Diaz, who was recently celebrated alongside her longtime colleague Shirley Peters for the Yoruba Village Monument. Maria explains how her passion began.
It was a strange draw to it. I think it's like the tactile relationship you have to have when it comes with sculpture and building something with your hands. I don't know, for me, I always explain it as a very intimate experience for me, and I don't know, it's very meditative, and I think that was the draw for me, and I couldn't put it down after that.
This young creative expressed her joy on being included in this latest project. Maria says, although doing a life-size monument is extremely challenging, it is also satisfying. According to this talented sculptor, several intricate factors played a part in highlighting the way in which the monument stood out in an outdoor setting.
You consider the space it's around, so you consider the environment, what's behind it. So right now, if you look, there's this big, beautiful silk cotton tree behind it, and then also the big, huge building. So, you know, that all plays in the overall look of the monument.
She says working alongside her colleague Shirley Peters allowed her to combine their creative skills and work in unison to make the monument a success. Maria explains the importance of the Yoruba piece and what it signifies.
So if you look at the piece, you will see there are certain symbols around it. We also try to tie in parts of Trinidad culture into it. So we have things like the talking drum, and then we have that juxtaposed to the pan.
Maria is humbled by this experience and is pleased that Shirley was willing to include her in this process. She explains why representation through the monument is a major achievement for both the community and the country.
Representation on a national scale, I mean, just the African community having a sculpture to look at that looks like them, that they could relate to, all of that helps with, you know, giving them a sense of belonging in the country, especially in the place that it is in.
Shirley says she's pleased that young people are gravitating to the creative sector. She expressed her hopes for the project in the future.
It's important that my children and the youths in the area have, you know, something positive to look at, and it's important for me to be an influence in my work and to show that influence and to be that symbol of hope.
The sky is the limit, and Maria intends to continue challenging herself and says she is already working towards the next big project. I am Keisha Marie Charles, giving voice to Generation Next for TTT News.